see. I need to upload on here more often. This could be my like outlet channel for just anything and everything. I hate to use the word nonsense, but just stuff to just, I don't know. We're talking GH today. I should have been filming this way before today, but I'm kind of glad I waited because I just want to talk about the Erica Slezak arc that they did with Monica's sister. I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved Erica Slezak. I loved her performance. I loved the story. I loved it. I really wish she'd come back. I thought the story, I thought the connection with the character, I just loved, like I said, everything about it. It just was superbly done, and I couldn't have, it just was great. It was great. Oh, you know, and you really weren't sure what was, because you knew something bad was going to happen. You never were quite sure, was she involved? You didn't know, and then at the end, it all made sense. Like, she didn't want to be involved, and then Tracy's treatment of her, yeah, I can understand that. But again, she should have understood where Tracy was coming from, because yeah, you know, here we don't know she exists, and all of a sudden Monica's dead, you know, and here she is. It just did seem a lot suspect. But I mean, I can't really blame Tracy, but it was so good. And like you said, in the family, the way they turned on her, I mean, like they kept, oh, and of course, you know, when everything was worked out, they're like, you know, we're sorry you all of a sudden now you're sorry, now you're going to say she was right, all, you know, because she knew everything about, like, she was right about everything, you know. But I don't know if Ronnie, see, again, what I don't like is a few times this has happened, I noticed in the last few weeks, that they've skipped chunks. Like, they go from at the end of her and Tracy, you know, Tracy crying, that's it, and all of a sudden she's at Kelly's. Like, I would love to see them hug it out. You know, I felt like they've done that several times on several stories where they've almost cut out a piece. That I felt like I was missing part of that. You know, and I'm like, what, you know, I'd like to have seen that. And I think the fans would have liked to have seen it. Come on, people stop texting me. And I feel like that was what I wanted to see them hug it out. And I wanted Tracy to say that she's family. Because you know she felt it. Because, you know, you just knew it. And you wanted her to say that, and she didn't. I would have liked to have seen that. Like, I'd like to have seen them hug it out. There was another scene where they kind of jumped somewhere. I'm like, what happened to the scene between? I know you can't put everything, but there's certain things that I think, you know. And the whole, there was rumors that there's going to do some kind of cloning things. I mean, let's put it this way. It's a soap opera. It's not real. So yeah, put clones in there. I don't care. It's not real. I mean, remember the one that once looked at the vampires and stuff? Yeah, I'm all for something weird. Now, I just finished watching Orphan Black. If you've not watched Orphan Black, it was on Netflix. Originally I think it was on Bravo, but it was on Netflix. Oh, it was so good. I think it was 5 seasons or something like that. I can't remember how many, 5 or 6, maybe 7. It was awesome. It was about clones. And I just thought it was just so well done and so good. And, you know, so I'm all for a clone storyline. So I'm all for that. I'm like, I just finished watching Orphan Black. Give me a clone storyline. Because Nathan, it doesn't make sense, you know. And then, is Faison there? Is he not? I don't know. Maybe he's a clone. Maybe there's Faison clones. I'm all up for a good clone story. Because like I said, it's not real life. It's a soap opera. And who shot Drew? I don't know. People are saying Stella. Was somebody with earrings? They said Stella. They said probably could be Willow. Maybe I don't know. But something about her ringtone. Whoever owns that ringtone or is on their phone is the one who's the killer. And it wasn't something a man would have. At least I don't believe anyway. And I love what Sonny said. If Michael wanted you dead, you'd have been dead. And he's like, I'm like, yeah, you're right. If he wanted him dead, he would have made sure he was dead. So whoever shot him really was an amateur. You know, it wasn't Sonny because he'd have made sure he was dead. But, and the Portia, who's the baby dad? Okay, you know, you're going to go through all this. And then, all of a sudden, now Curtis wants Jordan. First, you notice when he found out she was having a baby, he left and he wanted to get back with Portia. When Portia turned him down, then he goes flying back to Jordan. Yeah, I don't even know about that one. I'm like, really? Because who are you fooling? You're not fooling me. You're just a typical man is what you are. A dog. So I'm not sure about that one either. And we're going to have, I guess, I mean, did Halloween last for like a week and a half? I felt like we were on Halloween forever. And somebody said, there's a spoiler going around now. No, I shouldn't say rumor going around that there's going to be a death and it's going to be Danny. Now, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time GH killed off kids, so it could happen. It would be sad for Jason, but apparently, from what the rumor mill said, it's supposed to break up his relationship with Carly. So Carly is I guess, somehow responsible somewhere why Danny gets shot. So that would, and they said, so the rumor guy said, yeah, because that relationship's been going on way too long. And he's right about that. It has. Now they're best friends. Oh, give me a break. Real life. Well, again, it's not real life. So I guess maybe they could be best friends. I don't know. But that, I think, would be interesting to do. Somebody else said something about Curtis's dad being another casualty. Again, we won't miss him. We hardly ever see him. So yeah, okay. I really wouldn't care about that one. I think I thought that the Danny rumor was pretty sad because he's a good look. I will say General Hospital gets the best child actors. They really do. I mean, think about way back when. Now, the girl who plays Donna, I believe, is in Wicked or something about Wicked. I think she plays young Galinda or something. I heard that. I don't know. I'm not know that that's true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised because she's that good. Like I said, they have the best, I think, children actors around. Anything else we want to talk about? Drew's being Drew. I mean, it's like, I love Cameron Matheson. I do. They said there's going to be something that's apparently wrong with Drew. That's the only way they could redeem him because he's just... But just seeing him lose that house is just like... Oh my God, it's just way too funny. Now, does Willow really forgive Drew? I don't know. Why does she think he's going to get her kids back? Yeah, that's... Again, she's just stupid, I guess. I don't know. But, anything else I could... Carly going with the black wig to see Valentine. That was classic. I thought that was funny. She reminded me of, this is so obscurely, on Sex and the City, when Samantha went undercover with the Zsa Zsa Gabor wig line. That's what it reminded me of. I don't know why. But, yeah, she's all done with Brennan. Apparently there was some kind of thing with him that the rumor mill said, I can't quite off the top of my head, that he really was working her, is what the rumor was. But I don't know. And it was so cute when Ronnie walked into Kelly's and she goes, Joey? Because the actor who plays Brennan used to play her son Joey many, many years ago. And how fun was that to see that? I love that. It's a cute little Easter egg, love that. So yeah, I really hope, like I said, maybe she doesn't want to work, and maybe she lives in New York, because I don't know, I think One Life to Live was filmed in New York. I don't know for sure. Maybe she doesn't live over on the West Coast, but I thought she did a fantastic job. I enjoyed, and it's funny, like, if they had gotten her, good God, to replace Monica, I actually would have been all right with that, quite honestly. I mean, I know she's had the role for a bazillion years, but I would have been all right with that. I think she would have done a really good job. But anyway, so I just want to come on and talk about Erica, because I thought it just was so good. But again, I missed that hug it out with her. I wanted to see them hug it out. Ugh, I feel like we were robbed of that. But, Gio's coming back to the fold. We knew that was going to come. We knew eventually he'd cave. We knew that was going to happen. And Britt working with Dalton, and Emma Scorpio Drake. And who kidnapped Dana? I don't know. they're making her think they're going to drive her nuts is what they're going to do, which is probably easy to do because she's already a little bit crazy. So we'll see. Like I said, they wonder if we'll ever see who it is. We're going to keep it on edge of our seats. It's probably Nathan. Yeah, I'm not even sure about him. I don't know. Did he sign on for a contract, or is he just doing this arc? I'm curious because we knew Erica Slazak wasn't staying. Do we know if the Nathan guy? And when Maxie comes back, and I think she wound up having surgery, the actress who plays her, I think she had I want to say it was an aneurysm. I do think she's doing okay because she was posting on Instagram, so I think she already had the surgery. So I think that's always a good sign when people can post. So that's just wanted to keep. Let me know what you think. Let me know what what's going on in your head with all this. And you excited? I'm so glad Britta's back, or as they call her, the Britch. I enjoy her. I enjoy her sarcasm. I just love her. I do. Don't bring Brad back because that was her little buddy. But yeah, I'm not really missing him. But we love the Britch. We do. I do. I think she's fantastic. So good to have somebody like her there. Little, And what's her story? We'll find out. So that's just my little quick update. Comment below and let me know. And we need to post her more often. I'll do my best. So let me know if you like this video. If you've just fallen upon this video, subscribe. And who knows what's going to pop up on this channel. But be part of that.